All right. So the gun grabbing begins. It only took 2 months. Joe Biden, 2 months in office, already flip-flopping on himself, debating himself because he has no spine, can't stand up to the radical left. They have no evidence at all. Any of their gun-grabbing measures have ever worked or will work, but evidence never got in the way of a Democrat pushing a talking point. Let's start off with this video taken during the 2016 campaign. Here is angry Joe Biden. Got a little bit of a temper myself, so I get that. But here's angry Joe Biden in the face of a union worker. I'm not sure where this was. Maybe it's Pennsylvania. But the union worker approaches him. Forgive us for the audio. Joe cleaned it up the best he could here. But there's a crowd around. It's a campaign event. It's not a professional mic here. It's someone recording on a cell phone. Union worker walks up to Joe Biden when he was campaigning for the presidency and says, "Hey, Joey, so what's this deal about you trying to take our guns?" And watch Joe Biden with the angry response from Joe Biden as he tries to claim, no, he's not trying to take anybody's guns. Check this out.
How you intend on getting the union vote when there's a large portion of the union workers that are gun enthusiasts, and you are actively trying to diminish our Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you.
No, shush. Shush. I support the Second Amendment.
He supports the Second Amendment. Yeah. Don't worry. He's only trying to take your AR-14, which he says later in the thing. I don't even know what an AR-14 is. Is there an Armalite rifle 14? I don't know. Was there a 14th version of the 50? Who knows? He's a liar. He's an angry liar and a fraud. By the way, did you notice? I saw Guy laugh. Did you notice the part where he gets even angrier at his staffer? The staffer tries to stop this conversation because she realizes right quick, she realizes this is going to break bad. And that angry Joe is coming out like Bruce Banner style. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Or was he David Banner in the show? I forget. Remember, it's David and Bruce changed back and forth. But she senses that. She tries to stop the conversation. And Biden, if you're watching the video, you saw it. If you're listening, you heard him say, no, you shush. You shush. He's not talking to the union worker. He's talking to his staffer. My humble opinion, IMHO, I would quit right there if I was that staffer. There is nothing worse to tell people than to shush them with your finger. Nothing. I hate that. I can't stand that. I think I did that once to Paula, and that did not end well. I don't even think I said shush. I think I just when you put the finger up to stop someone from talking, don't do it. Just don't do it. Nah. So Biden says he loves the Second Amendment. He supports it. His words, right? You heard it. Joe heard it, right? Everybody heard it? Supports the Second Amendment. That. Everybody get it? Yeah, he got it. I heard it. Everybody heard it? Well, here's a video taken from yesterday after the incident in Boulder, Colorado. Here's Joe Biden yesterday, again, debating Joe Biden. Check this out.
This is the one thing I do know enough to say on in terms of what's happened there. While we're still waiting for more information regarding the shooter, his motive, the weapons he used, the guns, the magazines, the weapons, the modifications that apparently have taken place to those weapons that are involved here, I don't need to wait another minute, let alone an hour, to take common sense steps that will save the lives in the future and to urge my colleagues in the House and Senate to act. We can ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in this country once again. I got that done when I was a senator. It passed. It was law for the longest time. And it brought down these mass killings.
Really? Couple takeaways from that. Joe Biden flip-flopping on himself. I'm for the Second Amendment. Joe Biden yesterday. I'm not for the Second Amendment. Which Joe Biden's real? The answer is neither one. He's inauthentic. He's a fraud. He's a phony. But a couple of takeaways. He follows the Democrat playbook, and at least he acknowledges that he has no idea what the motive is. He has no idea about the facts of the case in Boulder, Colorado. He acknowledges it. You heard it. Folks, rewind the video. Hit the 15-second back button if you're listening to the podcast. Or if you're listening on terrestrial radio, just do it in your brain. Rewind. You know what he just said. He follows the liberal playbook of, I don't know anything about this, but I'm just going to jump to a conclusion anyway. Because that's what we do. Remember, folks, liberals are all about, dreaded air quotes, all about the science. Despite the fact that science has a process. Gather facts, analyze facts, develop a hypothesis first, use facts to back up that hypothesis, gather them, then come to a conclusion whether your hypothesis is right. Last time I checked, that was the scientific method. The liberals who claim to love science throw the scientific fact-gathering, data-gathering process totally out the window when they jump to the conclusion that they know what's going to work, despite the fact that they don't know what happened to solve a problem they don't even understand. At least Sleepy Joe admitted it. At least he admitted that he doesn't know anything. Most times liberals pretend they know. So Joe's just like, yeah, I don't really know anything about this, but I'm going to just come to a conclusion anyway. Huh?